Okay, let's begin our step-by-step tutorial on how to take a 3D custom girl and turn her into an MMD model. First is to open up 3D custom girl and make the girl that you want to dance with. For this tutorial, I'll be doing a window mode because I can't open full screen and record at the same time. Oh, W. Done broke it. No, it worked. I think it froze. Alright, see. I'm just gonna have a random girl that I made in for this tutorial. Skip through and make her different from the other one. Alright, now once you have your custom girl, oh wait, let me change the eyes, I forgot. With the eyes I have here, she does not have any shine in them. Makes her look like an android. Fine eyes. Remember, turn the boobs all the way down if you're making a younger girl, which she is. Don't want her to go bong. Just, yeah, bong like so, because then that's just gross. So make her very tiny and flat. Eyes up there. And let's see, eyes with shine. Let's see. There we go. Pretty shiny eyes. Now we're gonna hard save. You do that by pressing shift and save. Of course you gotta hold down shift as you push save, or else it won't work. Once you see that it's all green like that, then it works. Oh. Alright. We're done with 3D CG, so now you can close it. Next part is to open this program, TSO to PMD. Then you go to the folder where your models, where the hard saves are. Green background like this equals hard save. These are some old models that I made. And if you sort them by date modified, you'll get the one you made last at the very top, instead of having to search through them by name. Right, now take the hard save and drag it over to this block. Now, before we just export her, got some work to do. And see, it's time to name her Tutorial Girl. Made for tutorials. Then you press this button, which gives you a preview of the model you're about to export. I like to do work on them before I just export them. Makes them look cuter in my opinion, and it also keeps them from being like huge, which some 3D girls have a problem being. Now, since I like to make brown skin models, it's best to unclick this. Actually, I think I'll do a test run to show you just what it looks like when you do leave this clicked, and what happens when you don't have it clicked. So let's just ignore that for right now. This is like the best thing ever. It lets you fine tune the model before you export it out. See, you can fully flatten her chest, but then you get stuck with this. I think you could probably change that in a PMD editor, but I'm still not good at that. So for now, just leave her boobs how I had it in the game. If you scroll down, you can see there are more settings for you to play with, and you can like the pedal one turns her into a chibi, which I think is just so adorable. Let's see, chibi one and bone. It's boobs, huge, massive boobs. If you're into that sort of thing, that's how you can turn them up. Poor thing, that looks like it hurts. Okay, now these are the settings I use on my models before I export them. Alright, so that's empty. Ideal settings. Let's go down the line and scoot her over. See, 0, top, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I mean, 1, 0, 0, 0, 5, 40. Oh, it kept my settings from the last time. Got chemo, and it's all 0, 0 from there. What's he got again? Oh, short and separate eyes, like B. Don't want to mess with that. I need to hit a little bit. I think the head was a little too big when I exported it, so let's make her head a little smaller. About that size. Now, when you get it, it's usually all 3 boxes are checked. It's not normally a good thing. This is, well, let's just show you. This is tutorial girl, all with all the boxes checked. Saving, and when it's done, she'll smile. We're gonna uncheck the tune button, which is good. No tune. Oh, can I have the name? It's 20 characters, I think. NT girl T. And I usually just use this one check. I'm not really sure what that is. And check. And just for the heck of my curiosity, I'm just going to uncheck that box too. And now and export that. Okay, we're not done with this, but we can come back later. Just want to minimize that for the moment. close that, and that, and just scoot that over there somewhere. Now, open up MikuMikuDance. It's from the last tutorial. New field, and let's make the background not black. And check. Now we're going to import our model. You go down here to model manipulation and load, and wherever it's saved, which is usually either in the TDCG folder or the TDCG system folder. And they all saved in there. TG system folder. Alright, first we're gonna load in the girl with everything checked. That's why I said don't do it. As you see, let's select. She came out like this. I turn the shadow off, and it's still no better. Alright, so we're gonna load a motion so I can scoot her over. Let's see, select all, and then move, and then let's scoot her over here. I'm gonna load another mock girl in. System folder. This is without the tune thing selected. And you see she's not as dark as this. That's pretty neat. Let's take that off. And select her and move everything to the side. Back and move it over here. Let's load another model. Surprised my computer's taking all this. It doesn't blow up. I'll be totally surprised. See on. What was on? Let's see. Oh, okay, that's without the middle thing checked. See, she's not as outlined as these two. Let's scoot her over here. Just normally what I choose anyway. And sort of one more girl and just blow my computer to smithereens. System. Tutorial girl. No, that's with nothing checked. So see how that turns out. It's just the same as that one. Okay, so these are all the girls and what happens when you check different boxes. This is when you check them all. You open it back up so you see what boxes I'm talking about. This is when you check all three boxes. When you have the darker skin ones, they come out uber dark, like roasted. Don't like the roasted look. This one is when you leave tune on, turn tune off, but you leave the outline box. So this is just makes your character outline. This bakes the tune layer, tune and shade together, so it makes them like really brown. And when you don't click this, actually to be honest with you, I don't know what happens when you don't click this. It comes out like this model right here. This model right here. So I'm not 100% sure on the last one, but I definitely don't like these two, and I like to keep the outlines thin. I think that's pretty. Now if you don't like, let's scoot, the face outline of this right here altogether, you can actually take that off. So open back the TSO to PMD. Open up our little model on the side. Scoot up to her face so we can see better. If I can get her face to come up. Scroll in a little. And then we click this button. And this button shows you everything that's attached to your model. So if you just click things, you can take parts of it off. It goes from basic to advanced to uber advanced, every single part. I think this one takes everything off, this one puts everything back on, so you can build your character from very scratch and remove parts that you don't want. But don't have time for that. So I'm just gonna go to the basic, take off anal, don't need it. And oh crap, I broke it. Let's see. Scoot it back up. Face parts. It's her mouth. And that's how you remove that knee highlight. It can be annoying as heck. So you take that off with HP light. And the HI light P. Take that off. I think it's actually polygons that makes it bigger. So I think. And I know somewhere it says face shade. Let me just go to the advanced one. That's what I'm used to working with. Uber advanced. Eyeline, face edge, and then you could just take off. See, face edge V4 is that black line that outlines her face. You keep that, and then we just close that, and then girl, no edge, no edge, and export it. And select the girl. Select all, move, and scoot. Yep. Select all, move, now scoot over there. And we load in a new girl. Documents. No, not there. In system. To throw a girl at no edge. And just deselect. Crap, it's still there. In fact, I believe I broke it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I left everything clicked. Oh no, computer breaking. I'm gonna unclick that because this makes all the edges thicker, and I just removed the edge, so I just put it right back. So make sure that's not clicked. Just clicked again. Redo it. Delete Noah. Add a Noah again. And there she goes with no outline on her face. And that's how you import. But we're not done yet. I should make all these girls dance. I totally blew up my computer, but if you're gonna blow up, you might as well blow out with a bang. It'll give you a good chance to see what we have to fix next, because there's a problem with these models that I gotta adjust in that model effect. I think PMD editor. So let's go and give these girls a dance. Load motion data. Go to wherever your motion datas are. Mine's are in my download folder with all the rest of my crap. Nah, because it's hilarious. Nah. and you select all. This is a good chance to show you what you do when you got multiple models in here. You select all and you click move and you scoot them over to where you want them. Then I think you push this apply center bias, and it'd be let's just say 20. Oh, that's a little far. It's -15. Oh, that made her go over further. Can you undo in here? Alright, so frame center bias. Scoot 15 places over. Center bias. So, and there we go. So let's go down to the next girl. No, we don't really need all the girls dancing. Let's go a few. And let's find her and know it and load motion data and net and that, add in the music because I'm silly. Downloads and a song, and then you select all and then push play. Now this is it's a good dance. Now why I like using net is because you get to see the key problem with MMD straight, 3DCG straight. Those two. If I can zoom in there right. Oh. Boobs, they jiggle. And it makes it look pretty bad. Okay, enough of that. Now you see, what I meant was the boobs are jiggling like crazy. And that can make your model look pretty bad. So we gotta fix that in a PMD editor. So let's close this for a while because we don't need those models. And I think I'll just use her Noe. Alright, I don't need this open anymore. Let me open this one. Give it a second to load. Move it right here, move it right there, close this, and see file, open, go to your models, which I'm already here. Let's open Noe because I like that one the best. Now, she'll res without her shading on there, but when you save her, she'll have it back. So don't flip out for seeing her all pale and ghosty. Alright, now what we come in here to do is to turn off, well, remove the boob physics because you really don't need them unless you have a model with boobs that you want jiggling around forever. Just remove these. So you go to view and object manage, turn off VR, go to pH, and these are the physics. What you want to do is click on them and then push delete. Now be careful not to highlight them or accidentally pick these, because then you'll remove the physics in her hair, which sucks, because we want those. So let's delete the boob physics. So it's hard to pick. I just deleted a part of the skirt physics. I don't want to do that. Although sometimes I do get a problem with skirt physics, skirts going through her leg, so you see her underwear more. But I guess that just be a fan service. Let's see. It's like that. And that. So once all the green dots are removed from her chest, that's that. Not sure what the orange ones are, but just know that the green ones are ones you want to get rid of. The green ones are her chest. So once her boob physics are removed, you could close this little window. Go here. Let's name her Girl Fixed. And save as. And it was here. And then Girl Fix. Close this because we don't need it anymore. Now we open back MikuMikuDance. Now, just storing questions, this is the version I'm using. I used the older ones and it gave me a problem when the girls, there's a gigantic chunk out of their forehead. So if that's the problem, if you're running into that, you may want to update to this one, because that's what I did and I don't run into that chunking problem anymore. So that aside, let's go and open up our fixed model. System, tutorial girl. If I can find her. Fix. And yes, turn off the shadow because we don't need it. Then let's see if we can load another girl in here just as a comparison to what she just was. System. You know what? Select all. So, and well, no point in it anyway. Load motion data. Motion by -10. She'll scoot over there and go down to fix one. Load her motion data. Download nation there. Okay. And frame apply center bias. -10. And she'll scoot. Oh. Meant +10. Then make it to the center and one more 10. It should be over there. So we have a good divider line between the two. You can see what happens when you have one that is fixed and one that is not fixed. Take the select off, and I don't want to play the music, so let's look. See the difference it makes when you remove the boob physics? Not fixed and the fixed. Okay, it's kind of boring watching them dance on a plain stage. So I guess while I still got some time left, I might as well show you how to put a stage in. Stop. And go here to camera, light, and accessories. And you click load. And they give you a default stage. So you just push the stage and it renders the stage. When you download stages, it's pretty much the same thing. Just click on the parts that allow you to be clicked on and then it just loads in. I haven't been able to figure out how to get moving things to work yet, but now we don't want this on the ground, so we take all this grid, don't want that off, so we do this. View, display coordinate access G, so just click that, and that's the bottom of the stage. Now you can I think you can put a movie back there, but I never did it, so I can't say do this to do that. But I assume that it's something to do with the background AVI. Which I'm going to try to load real quick, if I can remember where I saved it. Let's see, test AVI. Background. Show AVI. Let's see if it plays. Whoa, it plays, but it's laggy. So let's not have that on. Alright, and see what else. Alright, so you have your girls, you have her physics turned off and she's dancing up, so you want to save. Here's what you do to save that. First, we're gonna render the video. I like to do this. Change the screen size to this 1270 x 760, and that'll give you a kind of a higher quality sizing for your screen. And now you want to render. Now when you render, you can say render to AVI and you name it whatever, and it gives you this frame rate, recording, if you had music on here, output wave, and your compressor. Now if you do raw frames, it will come out better, but it's going to be huge, like expected in a high gigs file. I did it before and it gave me a 10 gig file. I'll use my compressor that I use right here for making these videos, so text or screen capture coded. But before we can even start rendering, you gotta know how many frames your movie is playing at. To do that, we go to view and show something. Just gotta figure out which one it was. Character, frame limit. Which button did you have to pick to show you that? Display information data. There we go. And push play. And it shows you that this movie is clocking in at how many frames it's going at. Just to be safe, I'll just go with the max and just go with 60 frames. That's what I like. That's what my other video came out. It's pretty good as that. So I hope that works. Play, render. You do a test render with whatever. And 0 to, since this is just a test, let's just do 500 frames. Using like, let's just do raw because I don't want this to crash out. and that's 500 frames. Yes. Render to AVI. Keep forgetting where I saved these folders. I should just save it to my desktop. So let's just cut that, lower that, open that, paste that, and then hit enter. That's whatever. Yep, so 60 frames just about does it. And gives you a smooth run and play it like this. Hopefully it's capturing pretty. And it's going to render just beautifully on YouTube, but this short little 13-second file came out to 64 megs. So it's going to be about 2, maybe 3, possibly 5 gigs when it's done. Yes. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the tutorial now. You know how to make her, import her, and render her out. Oh, wait. Forgot one more thing. This is the start frame. This is the ending frame. So if you want the full movie, render, whatever, yes, and you would go to 0 as the beginning frame and stop at 30, 50, as it is in this movie, and you'll click the output wave and then hit OK. And there you go, you will have it. There's no need to put it in Windows Movie Maker unless you're trying to give yourself a title screen or whatever. But one problem, if you use Movie Maker, the quality is going to go down a lot. So when you render it like this, and it's going to come out high quality just like it is in MMD, when you put it in Movie Maker, it's just going to go down. And then when you put YouTube, is going to further decrease the compression of quality of it, I think. So it's going to look pretty bad. So avoid Windows Movie Maker at all costs. Use Sony Vegas or something. Well, that's the end of this tutorial. I hope it helped you. Sorry it's so long. It's my first tutorial, so I don't know how to do things briefly. But I hope it helped you. And if it did, I look forward to seeing your 3D custom girls dancing in MMD. So yeah, that's it. Bye.